My bad, the video got cut off. My alarm was going off, but so that's where I find myself. So today, Holy Spirit, the lesson for the Holy Spirit today was about uh, several things, but it started out as the Holy Spirit was telling me to be intentional. Be intentional about being yourself. You know, you want to discover your purpose. You want to discover your calling. You want to discover why you're here, why God put you here. What is it about you that's special, unique, of value that the world needs? The Holy Spirit was saying, be intentional about being yourself. You see, this world is so resistant, is so opposing to who you innately are, to who we innately are, that it's so heavy in a sense of pressure, right? And I think of things in the terms of science. Like when I think about scientific things, when I think about chemistry and atoms and molecules and different things, like who you see on this video, I'm a bunch of atoms, I'm a bunch of molecules put together to the visible eyesight, but I became this structure due to another force, due to another energy, due to the energy and the pressure around me. So pressure can cause things to take shape, right? Stick with me, y'all. Stick with me. Even if you don't see what I'm talking about, just taking what I'm saying and try to visualize what I'm saying. Pressure around a mass or around a moldable mass can cause it to take shape, right? So that's what we're facing when we are born into this world. This world has so much pressure, it has so much energy, so much force that can push, pull, compact, can mold you in a way that changes who you are innately. And that's what the word talks about, conformity. That's what the Spirit was talking to me today about, is conformity. There is these systems in place, that's what we call the world, that is opposing to who we are innately. And if we don't know who we are innately, if we don't have people around us, parents, guardians, who protect, who see who we are, who see our value. That's our value. Our value is who we are. I'm saying that intentionally because for the longest, I would hear people say, know your value, protect your value. But what is that? I would say, what is, not only what is my value, but what does that mean? When we speak, when we say things, we have to get an understanding of what that means, of what it means, in order for us to be able to make meaning for it. So, Holy Spirit, where was I at? So conformity, this world will, if we don't have people, if we don't have parents, if we don't have guardians, if we don't have people to protect or see our value and protect our value, we are inevitably going to conform, meaning we are inevitably going to change shape. We are going to be conformed to this world. We are going to change shape based on the forces that are around us in this world and the systems. The systems of the world is the world, meaning an example of a system is the school system. There are things about it within that system, or the family is, or the American family, or a family or society. Those are all systems, cultures, paradigms, like patterns of thinking, belief systems. Those are all systems that can conform or change your innate shape of who you actually are. And that's what the world is designed to do. And that's what the Spirit was teaching me this morning and giving me revelation on for the past few days. Is like, be intentional about who you are. Be intentional about being yourself. And how do we intentionally be ourselves? Show up as we are and be ourselves is one way is we have to learn how to be intentional about staying free from offense. Be intentional about staying free from offense and not letting things into our heart to change who we are. So an example of that is someone can offend us in some kind of way, and one way of us being easily offended, is we may take things personal. Somebody may say something or do something unintentionally or intentionally that we feel is unjustly to us, that can cause either a trigger or cause us to feel like there's some form of injustice being done to us. So if we become offended by that and we don't learn how to properly process that, which is what I'm learning how to do also. I'm gonna do videos on all these, y'all. I'm gonna go in deeper detail into this, because God has been he's been enlightening me. And one of the things that really speak to me and my purpose is enlightening others, encouraging, inspiring, uplifting others. So if these are the things that are transforming me, then I'm called to help enlighten others. So I really want to start enlightening others on the things that the Spirit is enlightening me on. So staying free from offense is what the word talks about, guarding your heart, being intentional on guarding your heart. And that literally just came to me. So above all else, guard your heart, meaning staying free from offense, not allowing the things that we can easily be offended by. It's being honest with ourselves and saying, that really hurt my feelings, or and taking those things to God and saying, that really hurts, or I'm really disappointed about that. I really wanted to see this come into fruition, or what that person said really hurt my feelings. I expected better out of my mom. I expected better out of my husband. I expected more a difference from my wife. So taking those things to God, not ignoring, not pretending that they don't, make us feel some kind of way, but taking those things to God and dealing with them in the face of God, has helped me stay free from offense, and has ultimately helped me stay in the sight of